think there's something very exciting happening in the world of filmmaking. Today we're going to show you guys how we use the Molus X100. This is a small but extremely powerful and portable light that we're using to help capture these awesome exterior shots. And through this video, we're going to talk about the specs, the build quality, and most importantly, how you could use this little light in your workflow. Alright, so this little light is pretty impressive because it's so small and it packs such a nice punch of 100 watts of power. Now, if you're wondering if 100 watts really makes a difference, here's a shot with the light at full blast. As you can see, it's actually too bright. We had to lower this to about 40% intensity to actually dial in the right kind of light that we were looking for, which is insane to me that this little portable light can do that. You get the Molus X100, the power adapter that you can plug into your power source, and then you have a portable battery that you can attach right to the light, and now you have yourself a completely wireless 100 watt light. And to me, that's the real game changer. Now, as far as battery life goes, you get about 30 minutes of runtime with this light set to 100% output, and give or take, if you go to about 50% output, you get about an hour of battery life, which in most cases is enough time and light to light most scenes that you would need. I do wish that they had an option for V-mount, because I feel like if you had the option to use a V-mount, not only do most filmmakers have a V-mount battery, but I feel like you would get just a little bit more runtime out of this thing, which would be beneficial. But again, having the ability to run this at 50% for about an hour is not bad at all. What's awesome is that Zhiyun also has an app that allows you to control the light via your phone, and overall, in my opinion, worked really well while we were on set, trying to dial in the right color tone and the amount of intensity that we wanted to come out of the light. You have the power button to turn on the light, and then if you click the dimmer knob, it goes up and down 50% increments. You have the dimmer knob right here, you have the Kelvin bicolored knob right here, and of course, same thing with the color temperature. If you click the color temperature knob, it'll go up and down in Kelvin. Now, as you guys can see, there is a giant fan on this light, and my first impression was, if there's a fan this big, how loud is this thing gonna be? I ran this for about 45 minutes to an hour, and even though the fan started turning on like during the end of the shoot, it wasn't loud enough for the camera to actually pick up anything that would affect the audio. So there's nothing to really worry about there, which is good. Now, in regards to build quality, it does seem to be made of mostly plastic, except for the part around the fan. That seems to feel like metal. But that being said, it doesn't really feel like it's a cheap product at all. But I do wonder, like, if you are to drop this thing or you are to bang it up and use this as like a mobile workhorse, can it take a beating? Can it take a fall or some damage and keep going, or, you know, just stay intact? That, I don't know. That's a question that only time will tell. One thing that I thought was really awesome was the fact that this light comes with an attachment that allows this to be compatible with any Bowens mount. So if you have soft boxes or even a projector that you want to attach this thing to, all you have to do is add the attachment to the light, and now this thing is compatible with any Bowens product. Another cool little thing is that it comes with this tiny little soft box, which could be really cool for little product shots or product videos. Sometimes you don't want to bust out a whole big light and you just need a little bit of a kicker or just a little bit of a key light on a product. You got this little soft box, which I thought was hilarious. And a nice little touch that Zhiyun added to this product was the carrying case. I could definitely see myself just grabbing this, putting it in the back of my car, or throwing it in my suitcase when I have to go travel for a shoot or something, and being able to have a mobile light, which is a huge benefit and a huge plus. All right, so really quick, I just wanted to tell you guys how we filmed this quick little interview outside of, you know, the locker room. We used this really awesome Molus X100, and the thing that I love about this is that it's so easy to use, it's so portable. We threw this up on a C-stand and just use it as a little bit of a kicker light. You could tell that it just gives a little bit of something extra. Not only that, but while we were going through the dark tunnel leading our fighters out, it was super dark in there. My camera couldn't see anything. This thing came in handy. We put it up to about 20%, that's it. And it lit up the entire tunnel. And now I was able to get all the footage that we needed. It wasn't grainy. I was able to see everything with my camera. I didn't have to bump the ISO or anything. And that's what I love about this light. It's super lightweight, portable, easy to use. Molus X100, man. If you guys are looking for something like this, I strongly suggest getting one of these. They're awesome. We got a link in bio down below. My favorite thing about this light is the fact that you can quickly achieve cinematic shots without having to lug around big, heavy, expensive equipment. If you were to go outside and shoot something 5-10 years ago and you needed to get a nice kicker light with a good amount of power, you needed like a ton of V-mount batteries, you needed like an aperture 120D. To go out to the field, you needed a big heavy C-stand, a softball, all these things. And now you're able to do that with such a tiny little light and a very minimal crew, if a crew at all. Companies like Zhiyun taking the initiative to make a product like this. The simpler filmmaking gets and the easier things get for filmmakers to just quickly like have a really cinematic look with compact equipment is just a huge plus to the whole filmmaking world, because it means that it's going to be easier for a one-man band or a very small indie crew to go out and film something. And that's what I'm excited about, man, because the more you film, the better you get. The whole filmmaking industry grows. So having this in my arsenal, I'm definitely excited to take this along with a couple of other really mobile lights that I have in my kit and see if I can go light an interview, like a really professional cinematic interview. If you guys want to see a video like that, drop some comments down below and I'll be sure to make one of those. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.